Yo, welcome everyone to a brand new video. Today we are racing around USA in Psgl F2 and now we're warming up the tires for our final quali lap. The first lap we did was a 1:30.6, which is not really good, but it's easy to get the validation around this track, so I wanted to have a safe lap in and just have a decent delta. So currently we are on P6 in qualifying. Now going into turn 1, braking just before the white line. Unfortunately the bollard in turn 1 was gone, so it was hard to see where the apex was. And we're losing a bit of time here, so we're gonna try to gain some time in the S section. It goes well. Just about didn't gain and missed the apex slightly, so for now it doesn't seem to be a really good lap. And now trying to get a good exit for the long straight, and we are improving as Joost Noordijk retired. He had an issue with the car, was desynced, so that's really unlucky. Now braking just before the 100 meter board. Short shift into 4th, and then our sector 2 split is a 0.093. And we are in P6 and we did a purple middle sector, so it's maybe we can still do a good lap here. And now this corner tires are overheating, so we have to be careful with them. This corner goes well. And now only the final corner, back to 3rd gear, 4th on exit. And it's gonna be a 1:30.5. And yeah.
So embarrassing, dude. Oh,
Carter on P1 with 3 future esports drivers ahead of us, with Joost in P5, so it was unlucky about the qualifying. Practice was about consistent 0.3s, but you also have to put lap in the real session, and if you can't, then yeah, you're starting further behind. So it is what it is, and we have to try to make some moves. So let's get into the race. Here we are then at the start of the Grand Prix around USA. There are 5 red lights and away we go. And as you can see in the right hand side, Joost Noordijk is ghosted. He got some issues with his PC, so he won't be in this race as he just rejoined. But now we get hit at the back and we're losing 3 positions here, so we're back to 9th, and that's not ideal. We were in P6, and now as you can see, Joost at the front, his AI is glitching and he just got teleported next to me. So that was really weird, but at least we made another position. And I also almost got spun around. Now you can hear us talking about desync, and the lobby is a bit glitching, so hopefully it doesn't affect our race too much. So now we're driving right behind Max Wuso as we get our first warning already, which is not ideal around this track. And now we have to make some moves. So here we're gonna go down the inside of Max Wuso, but as you can see, I can ghost through him.
Iedereen ghost door elkaar, hier voorhoud.
I could just drive right through him with Max. And that was really weird. I could drive through him, but still he got pushed off somehow, so that was weird. And now we're actually using our ERS to get close to Jordan. I was thinking about going down the inside here, but I thought better of it. And yeah, I felt like my pace was good in the race around here, so I really wanted to make some moves before the pit stop, because that's crucial, especially with undercut, overcut, and Joost Noordijk in P9 already made up some moves, so he is also back in the race. And here we're gonna try to go for a move on Jordan. We're gonna use our ERS, opening up the DRS, and we're closing in. It seems like he doesn't use any of his, so we're gonna go down the inside, and he actually lets us go here, so that's really nice. So we won't lose any time with battling or anything like that. And now in lap 7, I think the pit window for if you want to pit the mediums, and the first cars, as you can see, 2 drivers went into the pits and our teammate as well. So in this lap the cars ahead were pushing a bit more, so that was nice. Luckily we didn't have to use much of our ERS, and now we're gonna go into the pits, and Jordan is following us as well. So the undercut is quite powerful, so hopefully the cars who pitted previous lap won't be too far ahead. And yeah, DRS will be crucial around here. Of course, there's a really long straight where you can use DRS, so it will be crucial to stay within the second. And now Joost Noordijk ahead of us, but the gap is almost a second, so we have to make sure with these cold tires to get back into it. He also has a 3-second time penalty, so as long as we don't, then it should be fine for the end of the race at least. But for now we have to make sure to stay in the DRS, and we do. The gap is around 8 tenths, so we're back in it. And now in lap 10 the Haas driver of Psgl comes out of the pits, and he's gonna go side by side with Joost, and we're actually doing the switchback here. And now going side by side with Joost, but we get past him, so that's really nice. Now Psgl is on the freshest mediums, of course, so I decided just to follow him. And now the cars ahead are battling, and that's actually a Aston Martin driver who hasn't made a pit stop yet, so he isn't even battling for the win, but still he was battling with Norbert, I guess it was. And he also had some wing damage, as you can see. He's losing really much time in this fast right-hander, so I was thinking to go down the inside here, but I thought better of it. So just at the long straight, I don't expect him to defend with front wing damage, so we're getting past him right now. But as you can see in the top left, the gap is 1.1 seconds almost. Yep, there it is. So we have to make sure to get a good sector 1 here to get back into the DRS, and that's always annoying with some sort of back markers, or at least drivers who hasn't made a pit stop yet, because you can lose really much time if you get stuck behind them. But luckily we get back into the DRS again.
Yeah, he just killed me.
And now I think some cars ahead were battling as well, and that's actually Jack West, who also hasn't made a pit stop yet. And he, as you can see, he pushed Psgl completely off track there.
Yeah, he's on about 15-20% ERS.
And we thought he was trying to let Carter Lundy go.
Heavily as well.
He's letting Carter go.
Yeah.
And as you can see, he's still going side by side there with Psgl. So now Psgl is past him at least, and I think Benz also has around 2 laps fresher tires than Carter, so he probably will be able to catch up again. And now Jack West is also out of ERS, and now Norbert is getting past him, and I was thinking about making a move there, but I was too far behind, so we couldn't do that. And now we have to get past him as soon as possible if we don't want to lose the Ferrari ahead of us. So now getting a better exit here and going down the inside.
Who said you can overheat on medium?
But we are really low on ERS, so we have to make sure he cannot make a move back on us. So now he is still using his ERS and Joost is going for a move. So I was driving in front of Jack West, so Joost has the space to make a move. And now in the top left you can see that the Haas driver is pushing pressure on Joost, so I expect them to come close, and Joost is using his ERS. He's going down the inside, of course, but just to defend against the Haas driver, so I'm letting him space here. And now again,
Okay, Sabo's back.
but in these left-hander, I think they're going 2-3 wide here.
What the fuck? Ah, Simon pricked me, mate. I'm gonna.
That was not gonna work. I'm not exactly sure what happened there,
He's quite diving actually.
but at least he got past Joost Noordijk, and now cars ahead are swapping around Cartelandi and Norbert, but as you can see, the Haas driver is out of the DRS, and it will be really hard to get still get past him, or at least get back into his DRS, because he's quite far ahead, and we get our first penalty here, and that's really annoying. But look at the car behind now, the Haas driver. He's really close on us. He's going for a move in this corner.
Are you fucking stupid?
Fucking shit game, man. Fucking shit game.
And that was really unfortunate for our teammate, because the Haas driver went for a move. We just made our corner, he spun around, and Joost Noordijk had to brake to avoid him. But now we're gonna go down the inside of Cartelandi here, make a little bit of contact, and now going side by side here, but it seems like we have to move down. That's really nice. In lap 23, but we still have that penalty, of course, so we are actually racing Norbert at this point, trying to get ahead of him, and now Simon Perigny behind us also has a penalty, so maybe we can still get some good amount of points, maybe beat 45. But now we are gonna go past Norbert.
Yeah, but I'm really low on ERS. See how it goes.
As you can hear my engineer saying, push to maybe get out of the DRS and get a bigger gap. But I was really low, well, not really low in ERS, but around 40%, so I couldn't fully push to build a gap here. But I was just thinking I would just do my pace and see what a gap is gonna be. And as you can see, it's already 6/10 here, and after this corner it's 7/10, so it seems like our pace is better than the cars behind, and now it's actually already 8.5/10, so we are using our ERS here a bit, and maybe we can pull out of the DRS. And if we want to get out of the DRS, we have to do it after this S section, because there is the detection zone for the long straight. So we're actually gonna swing it right through these corners here. Now the gap is 9/10, 9.5/10. We have to nail this exit, and it's 1.1 seconds right now. So it seems like, yep, we are out of the DRS. And now, only 2 laps later, we gain to Ben Sabo around 1 second, and the cars behind around 2 seconds. So we are out of the 3 seconds. And it seems like this will be a P2 for us anyway.
I have 3 seconds more penalty.
And if I knew my pace was that much quicker, because I wasn't aware of it, of course I would get past and try to to catch Psgl earlier. I still had a penalty, so it wouldn't really matter anyway, but it's nice to see that our race pace was good today. And now we're gonna cross the line, Psgl in P1, and we are gonna bring the car home in P2.
Let's go. That's what you call race pace, boys.
So
Get any warnings?
at the end, Psgl in P1, we are in P2, and as you can see, we got warnings in lap 1, lap 6. And then in lap 21 we got our final warning to get a penalty, which was unfortunate, but penalty or not, we would be in P2 anyway. So it's Carter in P3, you're in P4, Simon in P5, and
I mean, literally Jordan got all the
luckily no screen freezes or game issues this time. So that's really nice, and yeah, the pace was good today. So thanks for watching everyone, hope you enjoyed it, and see you guys next time.
Thanks, Cornel,
Ciao.
and have a good night. Enjoy.